Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in a little bit of a different space. I really want to switch it up today. I brought you guys to my office. I hope you don't mind. I really kind of love this little space filming in here. It's really nice and chill. I feel very leisurely right now. I'm lounging on this chair. My legs are crossed. I love it. So today we are going to be doing a classic favorites video. I'm going to be going through everything that I've been loving in the month of May. May for me was a really good month as far as finding new makeup and finding new products that really kind of just infiltrated my everyday makeup routine. My everyday routine has kind of switched up a little bit, especially now that the warmer weather is here. I've been trying out a lot of new types of products and I've just been going for a very specific look. So all the products that I've been really loving throughout the month have helped me to achieve a really nice dewy, bronzy, glowy, fresh type of makeup look. So I was just gonna sit here and talk to you guys about all the products, but as I was looking at them, I realized that it was literally a full face of makeup and it would be really silly of me not to actually put them all on my face so that you guys could actually see them in action, because I know that you always appreciate that, and I also feel like it's just so much more helpful for you guys to really see what these products are all about. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy it, enjoy learning about all of my favorite products as of late, and of course let me know in the comments some products that you've been loving during the month of May. I also would just like to say that June is my birthday month, so I'm especially excited for June to be rolling around, and not only that, but of course Gemini season is here, the best season yet. Get ready, baby. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. First things first, I want to talk about the Herbivore Emerald Cannabis Sativa Deep Moisture Glow Oil. Now this is a skincare product that I don't use in my actual skincare routine. This is a product that I like to use specifically in my makeup routine. I have never used a skincare product that has made such a huge difference in the way that my makeup has looked. This is a product that adds the most insane glow to my skin, but because it's a skincare oil and serum, it's just like the most natural, beautiful, majestic glow. So I'm just taking a little bit of this on my fingers, just massaging it all over my face. This is very, very new in my life. I only discovered this when I did my clean makeup video, which was only, I think, like 2 weeks ago or so. So kind of cheating a little bit, but I don't even care, because since that video I've been using it before every single makeup application, and I cannot believe the way my makeup looks after using this product. And I also want to say I had a full face of makeup on earlier today. I used this as my base. I went on Instagram stories, I was just talking, and all of my DMs all had to do about my skin, asked me what I was wearing, asked me why I was glowing so much, and I swear it is all because of this product. It's fabulous. Okay, next up, I'm actually going to be using another skincare product that I've been really enjoying this month. This is the Tatcha the Dewy Skin Cream. I do really feel like this makes my skin look dewier. And the combination of this product with the emerald oil, I feel like just is that perfect juicy skin, glass skin combination. I also would like to say that these two products together don't make your skin feel like oily. It doesn't make it feel like your makeup's gonna slip off. It really just plumps up your skin and gives a nice amount of moisture and gives you that glow as well. So next, moving on to my current favorite foundation combo. These are two products that are definitely not new to me or to my channel. I've spoken about them quite a bit, but I feel like now that summer's here, I've been really enjoying these two especially. I kind of just like brought them back out to play with them. So I have the Clinique Even Better Makeup Foundation, and then I also have the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. So if you're not familiar with this Drunk Elephant product, it's pretty much like a bronzy serum that you mix in with either a moisturizer or a foundation. It's not a product that you use on its own. Last summer, I was obsessed with this product. I would mix it in with every single foundation that I used, and what it does is it just makes your skin look really nice and bronzy. The Clinique Even Better Foundation is another product that I constantly like circle back to. It's just one of those great everyday foundations that has the perfect amount of coverage. It's about like a medium coverage. It also has a beautiful, very like natural, slightly dewier finish, and it also wears really, really well throughout the day. So that's why I've been loving this guy. I also want to mention that I do put SPF on my skin before applying my foundation. I just don't have one here specifically to talk about with you guys, but it is always a part of my everyday routine. So what I do to make this little concoction, I just squeeze out a little bit of the foundation, about that much. Then I put about a half a pump of the De-Bronzy stuff, and then I'll just dot it all over my face, sort of just like swipe it everywhere. And the foundation brush that I've been using recently is this Morphe JH03, and I'll just go ahead and buff it out. Throughout the last little bit, as I've been wearing this combo, you guys have no idea how many compliments I've been getting on my skin. My mom even said to me the other day, she was like, why do you look different? You look kind of tan and like glowy. Your makeup just looks really good. And I've had a couple people say the same thing to me. And I have to give full credit to this combo because it's just perfection. So for my concealer, I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Liquid Concealer the most this month. This is just a really nice, very, very, very thin concealer. This is a great everyday product if you're somebody who just doesn't like something too heavy underneath the eyes. But this stuff, even though it is pretty thin, it still has some pretty good coverage to it. And because it's so thin, I feel like it just looks really nice and natural, which I really like. I use this shade, by the way, number 2. So I just put some of that underneath my eyes, and I also highlight a bit with this just throughout my face. And I've been using the Morphe G37 to blend it out. It's also a very, very easy concealer to work with and blend with because it is such a thin consistency. It doesn't take a lot of manpower. I also find that you don't necessarily have to set this product with powder for it to last or for it to be crease proof because it is that super thin consistency. It doesn't really tend to settle too much in like the fine lines underneath your eyes. Most days I do set with a little bit of powder just to make sure that it lasts the whole day, but you don't really totally have to. And today I'm not gonna do it. Now moving on to a blush, bronzer, highlighter. Oh my God, you guys, I cannot get enough of these products. They are so beautiful. First, starting off with my bronzer. This is a product that I've been using a ton since it entered my collection. This is the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream in the shade Fair. This has been kind of my go-to cream bronzer as of late. I kind of been switching between this guy and my Tom Ford cream bronzer, but I recently already spoke about that guy, so I didn't want to talk about it again in today's video, and I wanted to sort of just mention this one because I have been really, really liking it. This is a cream bronzer that is so easy to use. It blends out like a dream. It gives such a beautiful effect to the face. I also really love the shade and undertone of this specific shade for my particular skin tone. I just feel like it's kind of perfect. It's nice and neutral. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. It just does a really great job of like equally sculpting my face as well as warming it up. So what I like to do is I like to take kind of a fluffy-ish brush. This is the Morphe JH05. It's fluffy, but it has a little bit of stiffness to it. I just find this to be the easiest type of brush to really like airbrush this type of product into the skin. It's very pigmented, so you only need a very small amount. I kind of just like dot my brush in here, and then with a very light hand, I'll just start to like tap the product around my face where I want it. And then once I have the product down, I'll just very lightly buff it in. And you can see it's completely already buffed into the skin with really like no effort at all. I know a lot of people don't like cream products because they find them to be a little bit more finicky. This is a product that is not too finicky as long as you don't apply too much. It's just so easy to work with. So the first blush product that I cannot get over, and they're pretty much like one of the only blush products that I've been wearing recently, are these Nude Sticks Nudies Bloom All Over Dewy Color. So if you're familiar with the original Nude Sticks Nudies, those were a matte formula. These are different in that they are a dewy formula. So all the shades have a very, very pretty sheen to them. If you like a good dewy cheek, you would absolutely love these. What I also really like about these is that even though they're dewy, they're not so dewy and emollient that they will like slip and slide all over the face. Once you actually have them on the cheeks, they don't really stay too sticky. There is still a little bit of like a tack to them. Like if you touch your cheek, you'll feel that there's like, you know, cream there, but they're not so sticky that they'll actually like move around. It's very difficult for me to choose what my favorite shades are, but I think if I had to choose, it would be these two. This is the shade Poppy Girl. So this is Poppy Girl right over here. As you can see, it's pretty like bright and intense, especially if you just like swatch it full on like that. I don't want you guys to be scared of this color because it doesn't actually apply like that to the cheeks unless you really go in and build it up. For it to be this intense, you could apply it in a really sheer way, and it just gives the most amazing wash of color to the cheeks. Probably my most worn shade is Tiger Lily Queen, which is another very bright shade. This is more of like a bright light coral. The other two shades are also beautiful, and I also wear them quite a bit. Just those two are definitely my favorites. This one over here though is Cherry Blossom Babe, which probably comes in at number 3 for me. It is a really pretty kind of like cool toned neutral-ish pink. And then we have Sweet Peach Peony, which is a nudish peach. It's almost like a more muted version of Tiger Lily Queen. So if you want to, you could totally apply these straight to your cheeks from the stick. I personally don't love to do that, especially because of this formula. It's a little bit on the stickier side, so it tends to like lift up whatever you have underneath, which isn't ideal, obviously. So I actually like to go in with a brush. So I'm using the same brush that I use for my bronzer. I'm gonna be using Poppy Girl today. And I basically just dab the brush into the product like so, and then just apply it like that. So I'll just dot it, kind of like what I did with the bronzer. So I have one more cheek product here that I need to talk about with you guys. So this is the new Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand High Blush. So Charlotte Tilbury released, I believe it was 3 shades of these new liquid highlighter blushes. So this isn't just like a normal liquid blush. This has the most amazing kind of like highlighty sheen to it. The shade is in the shade Pinkgasm, which is my favorite. And as you can see, once it's blended out, it gives the skin the most insane highlighted look. Like it makes your skin look like glass. What I've actually really been enjoying is actually layering it on top of my other cream blushes that I've been wearing as of late. So I put just a few dots only on the apples of my cheeks and going in with the same little brush and just blending it out that way. And again, been really into very blushy cheeks lately because I haven't really been wearing a ton on my eyes, and I've just been really focusing a lot on my skin, making my cheeks look really nice and blushy and bronzy, and then just putting on a ton of mascara, and like that's been my everyday look. So as far as highlight goes, my cheeks are so incredibly highlighted just from the blush shades that I use. I don't even really need it, but I will put another highlighter on just to show you guys the highlighter that I've been really enjoying lately, and it's another product that I discovered from my clean beauty video that I recently did, and it is the Lila B Glisten and Glow Skin Illuminator. As soon as I laid this on my face, I knew immediately this was gonna be a favorite of mine. This is one of my new favorite powder highlighters. It's just one of those perfect powder highlighters, one of those that melt into the skin. It's like a powder highlighter that almost acts like a cream highlighter. So I'm gonna pick this up on my Morphe R36 and just pop this right on top of my cheekbones. I'm not gonna put too much because my cheeks are already very, very glowy. So the only thing that I've been really putting on my lids is this little cream eyeshadow from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Eyes to Memorize cream shadow in the shade Jean or Jean, depending on how you want to say it. Pretty much just like a champagne color. I also really like this because there's no shimmer in here or sparkle. It's purely just like a sheen. And I also just like the undertone of the champagne. It's not too pink, it's not too gold. It's kind of just right. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and just swipe it all over my lid. This is just such a great everyday type of look. If you just want to add a little something to your lid, but you don't want to put in any effort at all, this is really perfect. So this next product is one that I really did not expect I would love as much as I do. This is another one that I also used in my clean beauty makeup tutorial. That was clearly a highly successful video, but this mascara from Ilia is probably one of my favorite mascaras I have ever tried. I've been using this over my Hourglass Caution as of late, which is kind of crazy. You guys know Hourglass Caution is like my ride or die as far as like just a great go-to everyday mascara that I know is not going to smudge or flake on me. This is a mascara that does not smudge or flake on me, but it makes my lashes look insane. Like beyond insane. It makes it look like I'm wearing fake lashes. There's pretty much little spikes on the wand, so it kind of acts like a brush. So when you actually bring this through your lashes, it almost like brushes your lashes as you apply it. So it does a really great job of kind of like separating them, but it also adds like a lot of volume and it adds a lot of length. So it's kind of just like a great all-in-oneer. So I'm just gonna pile this on my upper lashes. Are you kidding me? Do you see how separated, long, and intense that just made my lashes look? Don't mind all the mascara that I got all over my lid, by the way. That's like always bound to happen, but I mean, I don't even need to say any words. Okay, we are almost done. So again, please don't mind all the mascara that's all over my lid. I need to let it dry before I scrape it off. But just moving on, I'm going to do my brows. So I actually got my brows threaded, I think near the beginning of the month, and my brows have honestly never looked better. The woman that I went to just did such an amazing job. I feel like I don't even have to fill my brows in because she just shaped them so well and they just look kind of perfect as is. I never thought a sentence like that would ever come out of my mouth. So all I've been doing throughout the last month is just applying a fibery brow gel. This is my Glossier Boy Brow in brown. It's been my go-to as of late. So I've just been brushing this through. It's all I've been doing and it just does the trick. So as far as lips go, the one that I've been wearing the most this month is the new Nude Sticks Lip Glacé in the shade Nude 04. Just a really beautiful nude pink. It's really nice and glossy. It's a very comfortable gloss as well. Has a nice like minty sensation. It's just one of those like perfect everyday shades. So that finishes off the look. All of my favorite products from May are now on my face. And if you were wondering what makeup look I've been wearing throughout the month, if you've been seeing on Instagram stories, wondering what's been on my face, this is it. Again, I would really love for you guys to let me know what you loved in the month of May. And if you've tried any of the products that I spoke about today, leave me your review down in the comments. Of course, give this a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.